back everybody to NikiballOne, so Space Engineers. Today I have a new Star Wars related ship for you. It's called Nebulon-B Frigate and it's created by KSE Vollstrecker 832. So, and here it is, and it looks absolutely stunning. I mean, I'm just gonna fly around, I'm just gonna turn my lights on, so maybe there's just too dark on the outside, and yeah, I'm just gonna fly around, show you the outside, then the inside, and on the end, we're gonna crash it. Well, as you can see, this does look a little bit different than the other box, because this is a little bit separated. This is here mounted with a rotor on the side, so it has that nice feeling to it. Just gonna fly around and show you that here. It's absolutely stunning. Look at that. So here we have the main bridge. So the main bridge is in there, but I'm gonna show you that later on. So I'm just gonna fly around, and I can only imagine how much work this is and how many months or years someone built that. It's incredible and so much detail. Here on the side also some other rotors for the design. So on the back, look at the back, is this beautiful with all the thrusters, and here all the elements, so it does look very awesome. All the little things placed down, elements, it's incredible. Wow. So up here we have another antenna and some turrets on it, not that much, but it doesn't need that many. And here we can also see a little bit inside of the rooms. Here we have a really long corridor, also with some connections down here, so you can dock some other ships directly on that massive ship here. Here we have an hangar, and I'll show you that also later on. And I really love the design of it. I mean, with the limitations in Space Engineers, it's still possible to make something really awesome. And I think this is now pretty much from the outside. Yeah, I really like it. We are now here in the ship. Here is just one main entrance from space, so we can continue now on. I'm gonna close the doors behind me. Up here we are coming directly to the main bridge. This is here just the main bridge with some nice holograms in the middle and some LCD panels on the side. It does look really, really nice. Also with the jump drive above there. Absolutely stunning again. So here is just the main control seat, so we can sit here and fly directly to the planet. But I'm gonna do that later on. Yeah, and this is just the main bridge. I'm just gonna continue on. We have here a little bit of an elevator. So I'm just gonna go in there. I need to press first here the button. Then I'm just gonna run in there and wait until it's gonna go, because it has some pistons on it. And now we are rising and going to the level above, so we can go to 2 doors. So I'm just gonna went through here, and here we have another little control room with a hologram and some windows outside, and a computer there, a server. And I will now make my way a little bit above, because we have here just the main hangar room. And it's nice. The front, it's not that big, but it's fine. It's really nice. Just gonna close the doors behind me, because they're not closing by itself. So I'm just gonna do it by me. Up here we have now the main medical room. So here we have the medical rooms, just like that. And it does look really awesome. Here with the medical bay on that side. The other room here is just the same, but then we had some other 2 rooms which are completely different. Like here. And as you can see, we have here many other things. I have to say, the ship is also made without any mods. I mean, wow. I mean, this is made without any mods, and it does look really awesome. So this is just here, that room, and the other room is pretty much the same. It's just mirrored to the other side like that. Then we can also go up here. Oh my god, this looks awesome with the stairs and the lightning, and yeah. We can go to that direction. I think this is where we came from, or no, this is not. No, this is the way, so we can go to the long corridor which is reaching to the back of the ship. Yes, fine. Also, we can go now up there. I'm just gonna run there a little bit faster. So we can go now up here the stairs. And up here is just a little bit of an overview so we can see down to the medical bay. And here's also a nice seat. And I love it, I really love it. I will now go back to the elevator, so where we came from. And I think on the elevator we can go also in another direction. So here is the... this is the hangar room. Okay, we need to go further down. Here is now the elevator, and we can go in another direction. And here is just a control setup for the turrets. I think so, yes. Missile turret control is here. Just a little bit of a combat zone. Great, a little bit of that. I'm just gonna close the door here. Gonna press the button, goes fast in, close the door, and now it's gonna rise in any moment. Or, not rise, it's gonna go down again before we went up. And yes, the animation is a little bit weird, but this is just normal space engineers. On the other side, we have also an elevator, a smaller one. So I'm just gonna press the button, and I need to wait until it's coming, because down here we have the life support room with the cryopods. So in any moment there should be coming up. Yes, now there is coming up the elevator. So it's gonna stop. Just gonna press the button again, run in, close the door, and wait until we are gonna go down. Now we're gonna go down again. Jumping a little bit weird, but this is just normal. Just opening here the door. Here is the life support rooms. Up here there should be, yes, there are just some cryopods, also with a really nice design. And on the other side we have also some cryopods just stored on that side here. I think this is now pretty much it from the front, not from the ship, from the front side. I will now make my long way to the front. But you don't need to wait, I'm just gonna jump directly to the long corridor to the end. I am now here on the other side, on the end of that long corridor. So this is now the other side. Here we have just some other hangar doors which we could open to go outside, but I'm not gonna do it, because here we have just some cargo containers staying around. I'm just gonna walk a little bit around here. Here we have just some cargo containers. Just gonna fly a little bit. So, nice window so we can look outside and look at that beautiful ship. I will now go here, because here we have just a shield generator, also an elevator. So I'm just gonna press the button, go in, and wait until it's gonna go up a little bit. And just taking a little bit of a while, but I love the idea with the pistons for the elevator. So now I need to go a little bit upstairs. So the shield generator, which is just here the controls for shield generator, and also a nice window so we can look outside. Anyway, I will now go back. I'm now back here downwards. I'm just gonna go now here, because here we have just some stairs downwards. And then we can see all the engineering part of the ship here. So, well, on that side here we have the fuel tanks of the ship. And there are just the main fuel tanks stored. So we can look a little bit around. It's a nice place here. I also love the lights in here. I will go now to the other side. Down here should be the engineering room, yes. And here we have just an example of a turret, missile turret, and a Gatling gun. And just some normal engineering parts on the side. Overall it's fine. I will now continue on, so we can go even further downwards. Let's see. Down here we have now the main jump drive room. Look at that. Isn't this great with all the blocks here on the side? So we have also some things so we can look out downwards to all the parts, to the components of that jump drive and the engine of the massive ship here. On the side we can go to the reactor. There are just two lifts to the elevators to the reactor where I'm gonna go, and this is also the last part net. Now I'm waiting currently on the elevator, which is still making its way up. Here it is now. Yes, so I'm just gonna press the button, go in here, close the door, and wait a little bit. Now, yes, we are gonna go down. I'm jumping a little bit around, but what can I do about that? Really nothing. So it's fine, and yeah, now we are here downwards. The contamination room. So we need to go now here through, and here is now the reactor room. I will press here now a button because we need to go there, and here is a little bit of a bridge which is just automatically now open. Just gonna go now to the other side, and here we have just the main reactors on the side, on both of the sides, and we can also look outside to the planet or on the spaceship. And this is now all of the rooms, so I'm just gonna see you now in a moment where I'm near the planet so we can see a nice crash. The heat is now rising on the outside of the ship. Here also we have some really big lags now. In any moment there will be a fire breaking out on the outside, and yes, and I'm really interested how well the rotors are gonna go with the crash now. So I can see a little bit of a damage on the outside, not that much, and we have lost some parts already. No idea what's going on. Oh my god, what was that? I have heard an explosion or so on top, or I'm wrong. We are losing some parts, and now it's falling onto the back. Oh my god, look at the destruction here on the front now. I think the things are coming loose from the rotors. The sloped things. Oh my god. This looks fine. Anyway, there will be now the main impact in a moment, and we made a complete flip onto the back side now, and we have ripped so many things now open. I have no idea what exploded, maybe a fuel tank or so. Anyway, here is now the impact, and if it's gonna glitch through the ground, I will copy it and place it to another place. But let's see how the impact is gonna go. Here is now the impact, and it's bounced. There was not that much of a damage. No idea why it's bounced around. Maybe it's a little bit yeah, some glitches are now happening here, and let's see. And it stopped just. There was no really impact. Maybe it slowed so much down, or the game had some glitches on, I don't know. But the crash here, or the explosion in the re-entry, was really awesome. Haven't seen such a thing in a while. Let's see what the damage is. I mean, from the impact here, it wasn't that extreme. We have just a little bit of damage here in the front. But here the damage is really extreme. Just a massive hole here. And it looks like here is some fuel system also exploded. No clue at all. Here is the medical rooms. Here are the medical rooms. There's just completely ripped open to the side. That hallway is also heavy damaged. Oh my god. Also can look now inside here of the ship with all the thrusters that are normally hidden. Down here we have also an interesting damage here on the bridge. Just here on the side, completely ripped open the wall here. Down here, we have also, by the craterpots, we have also a little bit of a damage on the side. But so, and the other side looks better. I think this side is a little bit more worse than the other one. Let's look on the back side if here is any damage. We have just lost here the things on the rotors. But I think there is no damage at all. Weird, weird. Anyway, I will leave it like that. Sorry, there was no impact, just a little bit of a bounce, but sometimes the ship is just weird. Anyway, it's great that we have a nice crash here on the front of the ship. So anyway, I'm gonna see you now in a moment where I'm on the mountain, and I'm just gonna try to throw the ship down the cliffside. I'm interested if it's gonna go get any damage or so. We will see that, and if it's not, I will try something else. I'm now here on the cliffside with the ship. I'm just gonna spawn it in, let it fall, and then we can see some damage. And also hope that ship is not bouncing around like before. But it should be fine. So now I need to wait until it's loading in. Here it is, finally, and it's now falling down. Here is now the first impact. I'm just going to turn my lights on. And let's see. Oh yes, we have a nice distraction on the front and also on the back. It looks like it's glitching a little bit through the ground. I need to see that. Yes, just a little bit, but not that much. And maybe it's now falling down. If it's gonna glitch completely through the ground, I will copy it above the ground again. It looks like it's stuck in the back, and I see some explosions on the back. Maybe these are the fuel tanks of the ship. I think so. Now it's slowly tipping over. A little bit of a lag here and there. Just gonna wait. The backpack is even coming out of the ground again. I hope it's speeding up or so. Now it's falling onto the side. And it's also getting heavy damaged. I think the antenna will be gone in a second. I love the distraction. Another explosion now on above. Maybe some other fuel tanks, like in the re-entry. I'm just gonna fly a little bit around so we can see everything. Here on the back, it's just completely ripped open. Look at the destruction here. Wow. And we have lost also many engines here now. Still the front is a little bit more intact. I mean, yes, we have here a massive hole up there. And now it's speeding a little bit more up, and we're losing more and more parts after a while. Now on the back we have still some fuel tanks left, which are now exploding, and we have only 2 massive thrusters on the back left yet. All on the front, I don't know, I think the bridge is also still intact from what I can see here. Yes, also the front is a little bit damaged now. I'm just gonna wait. Maybe it's now the connection getting damaged between the parts, the long corridor, but it doesn't look like it. Oh, the back is heavy damaged. Oh my god. Front is also holding nice together, but the back is just completely ripped open here on the sides. The back, we have lost now. We have only 1 thruster left now here on the back side, and a tree is flying off into the distance. Yeah. What to say about that? It's just really great. I have seen another explosion here somewhere in the ship here. But it's still rolling down. We have now lost many parts of the ship here. The back is getting slowly more damaged. I have no idea where I should look. I would like to see all of the sides. Just gonna go now here to the back side. So maybe we can see some other explosions. Let's see, I'm just gonna fly a little bit around so we can see it better. And it's now getting more destroyed than in the re-entry, which is great. I love it. I really love it. The destruction of some ships. Even through the lag. But I can't really do a thing about the lag. I'm just only hoping that my game isn't crashing. And we are also destroying... Oh my god. Now the front is heavy damaged. And nice hole. We ripped it completely open. I hope there is enough later on something left on the ship so we can see also what the damage is like. But overall it held nice together. I had other ships, big ships, yet they are just completely destroyed on the beginning on the mountain. But this is still holding up. I mean, yes, it's heavy damaged, but you can still see the ship design a little bit from the outside. Ooh, now we are making our way in the front to the bridge area. There on the back we have some other explosions, but there are no more really. And yes, we have some fuel tanks left there, but I can see like 4 of them or so. And we will see it. I'm just gonna go now to the front again. Now the bridge is heavy damage down there. Yes, on the back we have some more explosions, but yes, we are now near on the end of the cliffside, but oh my god. But the last part is also very, very extreme for some ships, because there are the ships are losing most of the parts because it's relatively slow, and most of the impact areas are here for the ship if it's just slowing down. Interestingly, on that side we have just still the rotor on the front, angled on the side, and it's not gone yet. It's still rolling, but it should stop in any moment. Then we can see what the damage is from the inside of the ship. On the back, I think we have still some fuel tanks left. Oh my god, now on the front, on top we have, oh my god, it looks really amazing. I'm now waiting until it's stopping, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. Another explosion. Yes, we had another explosion here on the back. The front is heavy damage. I will also see what rooms are still left. Another explosion on the front. What exploded here? Maybe another fuel tank. And I hope it's now stopping and not glitching through the ground, but it looks like it's glitching now through the ground a little bit. And if it's now gonna glitch through the ground, I will copy it. Yes, it's now glitching through the ground. I placed now the wreckage of the ship on another place. Here on the back is just the main mountain where it crashed, but just I placed it here on that little lake here. And I also made it daytime so we can see everything better in the bright sun. So let's see what the damage is. I also stick it a little bit in the ground so it's not glitching anymore through the ground. And as we can see, it's heavy damage. We can see here now into the front. Here is, I think, the medical bay, or the left of the medical bay. Yes, everything is offline. Just gonna look inside of here. Yes, I mean, it's the side is just completely ripped open, but the rooms are still fine. This is just even there's no damage at all. The other side is, yeah, it's just completely gone. This side is also ripped open. Let's see up here. Not that much of a damage. I will now look a little bit downwards. The hangar is heavy damaged here on the side where the hangar doors are. But inside of here on that hangar, it doesn't look that much of a damage. I will now look a little bit above to the bridge, downwards to the bridge room, which is a little bit now here in the ground, but I don't care. Yeah, the main captaincy is gone, and we can see still a little bit of the room here on the bridge room. The back here is just completely ripped open. Let's go to the back and see what the damage is here. I'm also interested how well the corridor is. Just a little bit ripped open here on the side, and here we have some more really big damage, but I think that corridor on that side here looks fine. There is not that much of a damage. I just hear a little bit, but the corridor is still fine. So through here to that room here, the cargo container room, the sides are just completely gone on both sides. We can still go downwards the stairs, but on that side it's just also complete ripped open. The other side is still a little bit intact, but as you can see, down here is nothing really left. I mean, the engine room is just completely destroyed. Here are still some fuel tanks left for the engines. I think we have no engines anymore. No thrusters left here. The generator room is also completely gone. It would be down here somewhere. And as you can see, it's just gone. But overall, it was a really nice crash here on the mountain. So I'm gonna end my video. If you want to download a really awesome ship for yourself, you can do it. I'll leave a link in the description down below, also for the re-entry and the speed mod. So leave a like if you want, subscribe to me, or leave a comment. That will help me. And I'm gonna see you in my next video. Goodbye and have a nice day.